I'm working with one light bulb right now because I smashed the other one. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Raps Report, a podcast where I talk about the Raptors and the NBA. I'm your host, Luca Rosano. So I didn't actually smash the light bulb. It actually went out on me, so I'm working with one light right now. But I feel like smashing a light bulb or two after finding out that the Raptors are now 1-6. It's a reality that has hit us all in the face. The Raptors, they just can't get in a groove. They just can't get a win. And right now, their season is spiraling out of control. They lose their first game, falling to the Suns 123-115. We're going to talk about tonight's game, get into some of the positives and the negatives. But before we do just that, do me a solid favor, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't new, plus ring the bell. I just want to say thank you so much for 19K subscribers. We just hit that mark. Guess what, guys? We're officially on the road to 20K subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that before the end of the month. So I know things are tough, especially in Raptorland right now, but let's focus on some positives. We are growing. This channel is mine as much as it is yours, and thank you so much for the continued support. And those of you who watch all of my streams and videos, follow me on social media. That's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's TikTok. Leave your comments down below because I know you're going to have a lot to say about tonight's game, and become a channel member. Join the other great channel members and help support the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. So the Raptors lost tonight, and it's not the way they wanted to kick off this West Coast trip. Let's take a look at the positives before we get into some of the negatives, and we'll start. Pascal Siakam, listen, there's been a lot of people on this guy, a lot of people slandering him, myself included. But tonight, he had himself a nice game. 32 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists in 38 minutes. Siakam looked really good in this one. He had a strong first quarter, and really, he had a consistent game throughout. He got to the foul line. He didn't settle for a bunch of jumpers. He looked good on the low post on a couple of occasions. Pascal Siakam came to play tonight, and I had a feeling he was going to have a big game because if you look at this guy's track record, he shows up against the Suns. Unfortunately, it's a wasted 32-point effort, and it's a wasted best performance of the season from him because the Raptors didn't get the W. But you hope he can take this momentum and get into a bit of a groove, get some consistency going, get some momentum going, because he did look a hell of a lot more confident out there. So you hope that Siakam can keep this going and have another nice game on Friday when the Raptors take on the Kings. Another positive is the Raptors starters. Other than Baines, we'll get to him later, the Raptors starters had themselves nice performances. Siakam had 32, I already mentioned that. Kyle Lowry had 24 points. He came alive in that second quarter after Siakam came alive in the first quarter. OG Anunoby had himself a nice bounce-back performance offensively. He had 20 points, 8 rebounds as well. And Fred VanVleet, a little bit quieter than his last 2 games, but he still managed to put up 13 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. So if the Raptors can consistently get those 4 starters, those 4 guys to get in double digits, we're going to have a chance to win some games. And we're going to be competitive in a lot of these games. But the reason why it looked like we weren't in this game tonight, and the reason why we didn't win this game tonight, was because of some of the negatives that happened. And let's get to some of those negatives. The first negative, we need a center. Aaron Baines is not going to cut it. Alex Len is not going to cut it. We need a true starting center. And now for those of you who are going to say, hey, Luca, weren't you high on Baines? I was high on him. But you got to remember, guys, this guy is a backup center by nature. He can't be a starting center, and clearly he does not have it in him. He looked horrible again tonight. Again, silly turnovers. Couldn't make a damn layup when the opportunity presented itself. He looks very bad right now playing basketball. He is a pylon. And if the Raptors are going to win games, we need to address this center position very, very soon. We got to go out and get somebody because right now we clearly have a void at that 5 spot. And it's interesting because a report came out today that Serge Ibaka wanted to resign, but the money wasn't right and he didn't want to play behind Marc Gasol. So I might do another video on that to go more in depth on that story tomorrow. But it was a big loss when we lost Serge Ibaka to free agency. I really wanted Serge to come back. I said it multiple times on my show. We needed Serge Ibaka back in order for us to remain as a contender or remain in the playoff picture in the middle of the pack in the East. And right now we're feeling we're feeling the negatives of not having them out there, and we're feeling the negatives of not having nor Serge Ibaka or Marc Gasol. Another negative, the bench has been horrible. I mean, this bench is a far cry from bench mob 2.0. We got outplayed against the Celtics bench in the last game, and then tonight, the Raptors bench got outscored once again, 42-26. I know Norman Powell scored 13 points, but he didn't have a good game. We need more from Norman Powell. We need him to provide more of an offensive workload from the second unit. He's not playing up to standard right now. Chris Boucher had 9 points, and then other than those two guys, the Raptors got squat. Watanabe came in, hit a 3, was good to see, but then after that, these guys literally got no other production from their other bench players. Alex Len had a point, if you want to even mention that here. The Raptors got an issue with their bench. They still don't even have an identity with their bench. Malachi Flynn got 4 minutes tonight, but after he couldn't hit a shot in the second quarter, he saw normal minutes the rest of the way. Once again, we did not see Matt Thomas. I thought we were high on Matt Thomas coming into the season. Especially when you need offense, I think you got to play Matt Thomas. And then Terrence Davis got no minutes tonight. And Terrence Davis was actually coming off his best game of the season. And I think he is our best offensive player from off the bench. And we got no Davis, no Thomas. And in essence, our bench got crushed tonight by a very good Phoenix Suns bench. And let me give credit to the Phoenix Suns because they're now 6-2. They're going to be a playoff team. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the Oklahoma City Thunder of this year with Chris Paul, of course, in the mix. This is a very good Suns team. They got one of the deepest benches in the NBA. It might even be one of the best benches in the NBA, and it's a big reason why they're 6-2 right now. Booker came alive in the second half. They have Aiden. Crowder killed us as well. This Suns team is a good one. So it's not like we lost against a team that we should have easily beaten. The Suns are a really good team, so let's put some respect on their name. Sticking to negatives, the Suns could do no wrong from 3 because the Raptors weren't guarding the damn 3-point line. You look at the 3 ball tonight. The Suns could not miss a damn 3. They were 8-10 in that third quarter. And overall, the Suns shot 21 of 40 from 3-point range. That is better than 50%. The Raptors offense wasn't even that bad tonight. And when the Suns made their run and the Raptors were in, I think it was a 12-0 run, they actually did a nice job of responding to that. And their offense did do a good job of coming back. But the Suns 3 ball just destroyed us. I mean, these guys couldn't miss a damn 3, and the Raptors had to do a better job of closing out on shooters. I mean, the Raptors were minus 21 in point differential tonight. That is the reason why we lost this game. Hands down. Bench production and the 3 ball killing us. And then another negative, and this could be a positive and a negative at the same time, is the Raptors, second straight game, doing a good job of getting the free throw line. 32 attempts tonight. But I don't know if you guys realize this. The Raptors are leaving way too many points off the board. They were 23 of 32 for 71%, while the Suns shot 22 of 24 for 91%. That's 9 points off the board. The Raptors lost this game by 8. You got to make your free throws. You're finally doing a better job of getting the free throw line, not settling for 3 after 3 or jumper after jumper, especially when it's not falling. You're getting the line, but you got to make your free throws. So I don't know what's up with this team. Generally speaking, the Raptors are a good free throw shooting team, but I've noticed the last 2 games, we've left a lot of points off the board. And in a game like this, you could use all those freebies at the line. So yeah, the Raptors lose by 8. They're 1-6. You guys are probably thinking, where do we go from here? Well, the season ain't done yet. I mean, we still got a long way to go, but this could get uglier. I mean, this West Coast trip, there's a couple of good teams we still got to play. The Kings, the Warriors who are hitting their stride, the Blazers. Raptors got to still put together a complete game on both sides of the ball. Their defense, the last couple of games, has been very suspect. I mean, the Raptors giving up 123 tonight, giving up 100 plus against the Celtics. Their defense has to be better. And where where else are the Raptors going to get that offensive production when their four guys, their four starters come to play in Siakam, OG, Lowry, and Van Vliet? Who else is going to step up? Because the Raptors cannot afford to have their bench continuously outplayed by the other team's bench. And right now, I know it's tough, guys, but we do have to still remain somewhat optimistic. I mean, it's funny. I had somebody in the live stream say, hey, Luca, are you sure you can do this for all of these games? I'm going to cover this team till the very end. I'm not a bandwagoner. This is my team. Even if we suck, they're my team. If we're really good, they're my team. So it might be one of those seasons. It looks like it might be one of those seasons. But if the Raptors can figure out a couple of things, they could turn this thing around still. If not, who knows what happens in a couple months from now or even a month's time from now. If we're a non-playoff team come the deadline, things could happen. We could be sellers and we could be having a completely different conversation. But what I'm getting at here, let's wait and see. And we will see if the Raptors can get out of this funk when they play the Kings on Friday. Anyways, guys, that's my quick reaction to this game. Let me know what you thought of the game. Hit me up in the comment section down below. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Ring the bell to stay notified on all my live streams and videos. Again, on Friday, I'm going to be doing a live stream. And then right after the game, I'm going to be doing a Raps Report podcast where I discuss what happened from the game that was. That's it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate the support. And until next time, be great and stay blessed. Peace.